Let's get more on this. Joining me now is Zeynep Özden Oktaf. She's a professor of international relations at Istanbul Medeniyet University. Professor, good to have you here with us on TRT World. So, in wake of the latest statement that has been made by President Erdogan's chief advisor on foreign policy and security, do you think there is a rise in tensions between the EU and Ankara now?
Hello, good evening. First of all, this tension never ended, never ceased, unfortunately, between Turkey and EU since 2005. The last report you mentioned a little while ago is, in my opinion, very biased, and we are very used to such reports issued every year by the EU about Turkey, unfortunately. But in the same reports, as you see, they still want to continue the process of Turkey's acceptance for full EU membership, but they do not want to exclude Turkey, but they want to keep engaged with the EU. In the report, it writes, but they are still seeking others' way of keeping Turkey in the orbit of EU.
Right. And Professor, let me bring up an important point here because over the last few years, Ankara has been saying that Turkey has basically fulfilled all the obligations that were proposed by the European Union. Turkey is doing whatever it was asked to do. But again, time and time again, we see the European Union releasing such reports, trying to block Turkey's accession into the European Union. Now, European Union as an institution is made up of different countries. Do you think it's the European Union as a whole which is trying to somehow sabotage Turkey's accession into the European Union? Or perhaps do you think there are some countries within the European Union who are engaging in such efforts?
I think the whole of the European Union, of course, no doubt. I mean, but the European Union mechanism is also getting older and older, and the decision-making process also is, to some extent, out of fashion, in my opinion. They also criticize themselves. But in relations with Turkey, the EU's these problems comes to the surface and becomes very visible because EU should change its language towards Turkey, in my opinion. Always uses the same language. This is the pretext. This is unacceptable that Turkey is not fulfilling the democracy or humanitarian requirements. These are very out of fashion. These are very old, and there must be some different and new way of communication between Turkey and EU, in my opinion.
All right, Professor Zeynep Özden Oktaf, thank you very much for talking to us here on TRT World. It's always a pleasure talking to you.